So what is a machine learning? So if we break down the machine learning, then we get two terms, machine and learnings. Means in this process what we do that we feed a very huge amount of data to a machine and apply some algorithms. So the machine learn itself and give us some logic and some rule. That process we call as machine learning. In simpler words, the machine learning means giving machines the ability to learn itself. Means machine will learn itself by its historical data from its past data. But by the methods and the way machine learns, it is categorized into three types: supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning. So what is in by supervised learning? Supervised learning means we provide a label data to a machine. Means it is a fixed data, and based on that data, the machine gives us some output. Suppose for example we give some shapes like rectangle, triangle, hexagon, and we train to the machine that if the shape has four sides then it is the square, and if all sides are equal then it is a square. If the shape has three sides then it is a triangle. So that's like we train to a machine. And if we show any triangular shape, then it will identify it is a triangle. Means in this learning what we did, we provide a label data and train a machine based on which it gives us some output, like it is capable to identify which shape is the square and a rectangle. So this is supervised. What is in my unsupervised? We provide a unlabeled data to a machine, and it identifies the patterns, it identifies the insights from a huge amount of data. For example, if I provide some images of the cats and the dogs, I have never trained on these images. What the machine has to do? The machine has to find the images of the cats and the dogs. Means machine has to find the features of the image and classify the images of the dogs and the images of the cat. Means the machine does not know anything about the input. It has to find its own, it has to find patterns, similarities, its own. And unsupervised learning, a K means clustering. This algorithm is used for clustering the similar groups. So this is unsupervised. What is in the reinforcement learning? In this learning, the machine, a agent or a model learns in an environment with some experiences, and we give some feedback, and it does any action and gets some reward. For example, if you take the example, then how a robotic dog learns the movement of his hand. This is the example of reinforcement learning, and this learning is applicable in the robotics. So these are the three types. The difference between supervised and unsupervised learning is, in supervised learning we provide a labeled data, and in unsupervised learning we provide a unlabeled data, and the machine has to find the patterns itself. And machine learning is applicable everywhere, from seeing the feed in our timeline to the getting notifications on social media. Everything is curated by the machine learning, and it is applicable everywhere for analyzing data or predicting the future events.